Welcome to our latest travel journey. Today, we are exploring one of the most picturesque villages in England, Bourton-on-the-Water, often called the Venice of the Cotswolds. Known for its charming stone cottages, tranquil atmosphere, and gentle river that flows through the center of the village, it is a true gem for visitors looking for beauty and relaxation. The history of Bourton-on-the-Water stretches back over 6,000 years, with evidence of ancient settlements in the area. The village as we see it today developed during the medieval period, with the honey-colored Cotswold stone cottages giving it a timeless appearance. Many of the bridges over the River Windrush date back to the 18th century, adding to the historic charm. Walking through the narrow streets feels like stepping back in time, with every corner offering a piece of history. One of the main highlights of Bourton-on-the-Water is the River Windrush, which runs right through the heart of the village. With its clear, shallow waters and the series of low stone footbridges crossing over it, the river creates a magical scene. On a sunny day, you will often find families paddling in the water, children playing on the grassy banks, and visitors enjoying ice cream while watching the peaceful flow of the river. Bourton-on-the-Water is well prepared for visitors, with plenty of cafes, tea rooms, and restaurants offering delicious meals. Traditional English afternoon teas are a favorite here, and you will also find cozy pubs serving local ales. For those who prefer something quick, there are bakeries and takeaway spots too. The village also has gift shops, small boutiques, and a visitor information center, making it easy to find everything you need. Tourism is at the heart of Bourton-on-the-Water, attracting people from all around the world. The village is popular throughout the year, whether for a summer's day out or a winter escape. It offers a mix of natural beauty, local culture, and family-friendly attractions, which makes it one of the most visited spots in the Cotswolds. Just a short walk from the center of Bourton-on-the-Water lies Birdland Park and Gardens, a truly unique attraction that blends nature, education, and family fun. Spread across 9 acres of riverside gardens, woodlands, and natural ponds, it is home to over 500 birds representing more than 130 species from all over the world. The setting itself is peaceful and green, making it feel like you've stepped into a sanctuary designed for both wildlife and visitors to enjoy. as you stroll through Birdland, you encounter birds from almost every continent. Brightly colored parrots, cockatoos, and macaws fill the air with sound, while owls sit quietly in shaded aviaries, watching with wide eyes. The park also houses elegant pelicans, storks, and cranes, each species presented in an environment carefully designed to resemble its natural habitat. Every corner offers something new, whether it's the graceful flamingos standing on one leg in their lagoon, or the striking hornbills with their oversized bills. If there's one area that steals the show, it's the penguin shore. Birdland is famous for housing the only group of king penguins in England. These magnificent birds, with their tall stance and vivid yellow-orange chest markings, are fascinating to watch. Alongside them are the smaller and playful Humboldt penguins, who often put on a show by diving and splashing about in their pool. The daily feeding demonstrations are a highlight of any visit, as keepers explain fascinating facts about the penguins' diets, behaviors, and conservation while the penguins waddle around and interact with visitors. One of the most impressive areas is dedicated to African birdlife. Here you can spot the intelligent African grey parrots, renowned for their ability to mimic human voices with incredible accuracy. The toracos immediately catch the eye with their vivid green feathers and flashes of crimson under their wings when they take flight. The sacred ibis, once worshipped in ancient Egypt, can be seen walking gracefully near the water. Meanwhile, the marabou stork, sometimes called the undertaker bird because of its size and dark plumage, shows the diversity of Africa's bird species. This section gives visitors a chance to see birds they would otherwise only read about in books or watch on wildlife documentaries. Another must-see area is the Flamingo Lagoon. Both Caribbean and African flamingos live here, showing off their striking pink feathers and elegant movements. Their color comes from the food they eat, particularly shrimp and algae, And it's an excellent opportunity for children and adults alike to learn about how diet affects animals. Around the ponds and streams, you'll also spot ducks, geese, and rare species of waterfowl. Watching them glide across the water adds to the calm and natural atmosphere of the gardens. Birdland doesn't just showcase modern bird species, it also takes you back in time through the Jurassic Journey Trail. This unique woodland walk is lined with life-sized dinosaur models, including favorites such as Tyrannosaurus rex, Velociraptor, Triceratops, and Stegosaurus. The idea behind this trail is to highlight the connection between dinosaurs and birds, as scientists believe birds are direct descendants of certain dinosaurs. Informational boards along the way explain how feathers, bones, and behaviors link today's birds to their prehistoric ancestors. Children especially love the adventure of walking through the trees and suddenly coming face to face with a towering dinosaur. It's both fun and educational, making it one of the most popular parts of the park. Birdland also plays an important role in conservation and education. Many of the species here are endangered or threatened in the wild, and the park participates in international breeding programs to help protect them. Visitors can learn about these efforts through informative displays and talks, making the experience not only entertaining but also meaningful. The staff are passionate about the birds and are always happy to answer questions, which makes the visit feel personal and interactive. Birdland is well set up for visitors of all ages. The Riverside Cafe serves hot meals, snacks, and drinks, perfect for a relaxing break during your visit. Picnic areas are dotted around the park if you prefer to bring your own food. The paths are mostly flat, making them suitable for wheelchairs and pushchairs, and there are plenty of benches where you can stop and rest. The gift shop is a favorite stop at the end of the day, offering wildlife-themed souvenirs, cuddly penguins, books, and games for children. As our journey comes to an end, it's time for a well-deserved rest and lunch. Of course, when in Bourton-on-the-Water, you cannot miss the famous fish and chips, a perfect way to finish a day of exploring. Sitting by the river, enjoying the meal, and soaking in the view is the best way to relax before traveling back home. Thank you for joining us on this journey to Bourton-on-the-Water and Birdland Park and Gardens. We hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel adventures.